my actual
They come
stream.
in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. And the way they put,
because I've noticed if I include what's going on in my party in my streams, the last time I did it, Jeep was in party chat, and all of a sudden he was watching the stream and noticed that he can hear himself through the TV. And he was like, dude, I don't like that. Shut me off. I'm like, I don't know how to do that on here. Quite yet. Give me a minute here. Let me figure it out. So I actually had to shut off the party chat completely in order to do all that.
Here's Las Vegas.
There was no thing to not include people in party chat on there from at the time. I don't know if they've changed it or not, but I'm not going to test it. And don't get me wrong, I think it'd be funny as hell if we were actually able to, if my followers were actually able to hear the conversations that we actually have in party chat instead of only what I answer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. A pass complete.
Yeah, baby.
Down the right sideline. Inside the 20. And he will score.
Oh.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Hunter Renfrow with a touchdown on that one.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents. We've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
First touchdown.
You think they can keep piling?
See if the defense can hold them. Nope.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down.
Where am I? 25.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. The open man here.
There's the lead pass. Touch pass on that
He's out of
one.
bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
That's caught inside the
Touchdown there.
Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers, his second touchdown on the season, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good.
Yep.
Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10.
It's a girl playing a violin out on the beach. Yeah. It's a girl with her. She wears like a wears a dress or something like that, or some kind of little.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 20.
He's been doing that shit.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. And she's been doing doing a YouTube channel, been playing her violin since freaking she was, what, 6, 7 years old when she started streaming. She's actually famous.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Adam?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
She's also invited other musicians to come out and
pass. Of course, we knew that he had a strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw a touch? He just did right now. And boy, it was pretty.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, I won't go overboard here, but it looks like he's off to another nice start after what he did last week when he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, obviously a great start to the season, doing it in week 1. He's one of those guys we maybe had pegged for a big year, showing out so far.
You did say that to me in preseason. Looks like you're on target.
Our first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs.
Rarely ask.
Hold on, Tom.
So should I ask for a
I'm
little
going to
more
invite
so we can
Tom
get
in,
some groceries
unless you
for
don't
this
want him.
weekend?
If you want to ask her for $60, tell her $60 would be great. That would get us through for groceries for the weekend, and we could put $20 in gas in the car, and we'll get chips.
Jesus, come on. I gotta go through and delete some people, man.
We've been handling things pretty well for ourselves. It's just, we kind of overstretched a little bit because we got a lot of stuff for Kansas City on your check.
Yeah.
On your last check, so.
Yeah.
Well, I have them on here. I just sent them an invite.
We just gotta get to Monday, and then you
Because this said something to me on the stream, and I couldn't
The
answer.
tackle is made at about the 32.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
What?
We'll check on his status
Yeah,
when we
what did you do to
return
your
to
foot,
Orchard
bro?
Park.
Please tell me you didn't get too hurt. There you are, man. Well done.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going
Should
out
have
of
took
bounds.
off.
Opted to run for it. The decision
Yeah,
good one.
I just
Picking
got
up
it
the
yesterday.
first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest.
See,
I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can
digital
put some wrinkles in
download
this
of the
offense like we
game
just
came
saw.
out for
I think you're
people
exactly right, because
on the
we did have that
15th,
discussion
but
that
the
what we've
disc
seen in the past
version
from them,
of it
they needed to
came
bring
out
it,
yesterday.
and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some
And I
extra
got,
work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
I started streaming this yesterday live, and when I went to go and check out over on YouTube how it looked and everything, it's over. It wasn't on. It wouldn't let me post it, I guess, or they took it down or something. So I was like, what the fuck? Alright, well, let me try this. So I'm trying it without any sound and
switch
see
it
what
up here
happens.
and look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
That's why I love being a scrambling quarterback, because I just evaded and had the speed to be able to evade that the sack right there.
As the play broke down, didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Let's give it to him.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's White.
Touchdown. There you go.
Touchdown.
Second-year rookie getting the touchdown.
Zamir White, his first rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
I did not want to work his off
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership, by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
There you go.
It's caught here by Adams. And he's got this almost to the
Just flirt the sideline.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget.
Oh, dude.
Not only his first catch,
Brand new
first time they
stadium.
targeted him.
The only thing is Tom Brady. Tom Brady is fucking part owner of fucking Raiders, though.
Not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Yeah.
Flush to his right.
Oh. Wide open in the middle.
Back to Adams. That's
Get him.
complete.
Oh,
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
That wasn't good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not good.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, dude, it's the Death Star.
They'll look to throw here. A dump off for Abdullah.
Come on, let's see what you can do.
Calling a gain of 3 on the
got
play.
3.
And that will bring up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Dude, I was a hop, skip, jump away from Livermore and was able to hop on Bart. Take a 15-minute, take about 15 minutes for that. Like 15, 20 minute little jaunt on Bart over. You only had what? Maybe 4 stops and you were off. And on at Raider games, you got all these Raider fans up on there. It's rowdy as fuck. Yeah, yeah. And then you where's that? So then you walk through the tunnel, and all you hear is Raiders, Raiders, fucking screaming through the tunnel, and it's echoing. And that was my first time experience going to the game. You know what I mean? Like was doing that, and it gave me chills. It got me all hella hyped for the game, and that's what made me fall in love with the Raiders. Because like I did the whole thing because like I grew up as a Niner fan, all right? Because of my dad. When the Raiders moved to LA, my dad stayed faithful to the Bay and went across the way. He was like, if they're gonna fucking leave, go to LA. I'm not.
He's got it. Touchdown. Michael Mayer in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Touchdown, baby.
Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen.
I mean, dude, like,
this offense,
I was working for
each and every time out.
I was working for the wife's father, my father-in-law. I was working for him at a company that he was a district manager for. That was a construction company based out there in Sacramento. And so I would commute from Tracy to Sac every day.
Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a 1st and 10.
So like, so commute from San Joaquin County, from the Valley to Sac every day, and then go from there to wherever they needed me to go, and that would be like Fairfield or Vacaville. Or friggin'
they'll set up a throw.
Mather Field, the housing tract that's right behind the Air Force Base there.
29 yards that time.
We did warrant. I was part of the paint crew, so I was traveling with them sometimes. But once I had my own vehicle and was able to get motive and be out there doing my own shit, my actual boss, who was in charge of the paint crew, started sending me out on my own. And it was just like, the only time he would throw me in with him was if it was a big job and he actually needed someone else to like follow with the back roll and shit.
They'll set up to throw, being chased out left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I didn't realize I was past the line.
He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
On second down, they'll run with White. Shifts past him at the foot. Down the numbers. There he goes. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Zamir White with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute.
There we go,
of the
man.
third quarter.
This right here would be game. This is game over right here. Oh yeah. For a while there, it was back and forth, but our defense has stopped them enough to where I'm able to pull damn near 3 touchdowns ahead.
The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he is
actually, if you notice with the graphics,
we've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Mayer here. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd.
Come on, Abdullah.
Did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Coming up,
I got a lot of people getting hurt
to pick up the first. On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered.
The Raiders heading out to take over.
Wow, they didn't.
What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
And Rousseau took the jump everyone hoped he would in his second season, doubling his sack total to 8, despite playing 4 fewer games than his rookie year.
2nd and 13.
Ah,
Oh, he's
I
unable
let
to
him too
hold
far.
on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage.
I'll take off and get the first down. I don't mind running.
Conversion on 3rd and 13.
Now that's a killer, because you think you've got it absolutely
Let's
covered.
go.
And then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a
Get the
defense.
first down, spin out of one.
Like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turn. On first down, Abdullah. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They run straight ahead here with White. And this lines up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I need to see something. Oh man, Chandler hurt with that. I don't know. Dislocated elbow, dislocated hip. Holy shit.
First down, here's White. Room here to run. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 109 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Zamir White, an
There's the
8-yard
violin.
touchdown run. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation, the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much.
Okay, ready?
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Second and 11 now. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top
There you
to
go.
their ending.
I'll answer with the 55.
That's a little
yeah.
a little extra on top.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did.
Dude,
so
I was
without committing a single
82%
turnover.
passing.
That's so true, and it certainly felt
right
like
there.
NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it
438
downfield.
yards,
I did
5
like, Brandon, how
touchdowns,
smart
100
they were
yards
about
rushing.
going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points.
That would work.
Welcome back to Madcast. Fellas, Cap had himself a day. He threw the football all around the field. He was in full control of the offense.
The kind of performance that'll have analysts and media members talking about that all week. Anytime you put up those type numbers, that's serious production.
Yeah, I've had my doubts, but what Cap did today, those numbers he put up, superstar stats.
So, Chan, are you thinking we're going to see more performances like this? Is this the norm?
Come on, man, that is crazy. Absolutely not. This is one day.
Yeah, guys, these were serious numbers, so probably not. But I think it's a sign that he's coming along very quickly. Good things are on the way.
Well, that's all we have for today. But come back here. We'll be covering all things Cap on Madcast.
Talking smack.
We going out tonight.
Yeah. All right. does Coach want to have to say to me?
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. One more. You got it. Yeah. All you. There you go. Good work.
What are you doing, Cap? It is just Cap, right?
Yeah, you got it right. All good here, Coach Dub.
Good stuff, kid. You've been building a lot of trust in a short amount of time. Keep it up.
Well, on that note, possible to get some extra reps in this week.
Of course. What are you trying to get better at? All right, good. Let's get out there.
Let's get it.
Nice. Oh, should have went trying. I'll take it. Why not?
Welcome to Madden Cast. Our guy Cap was named Player of the Week for the first time in his career.
RC, my guy, Cap, was the best player on the field this week, and it's that simple. But Channing, he's going to sit here and try to find a way to knock the kid, but the hardware doesn't lie.
Men lie, women lie. Hardware don't lie, and Cap got him one. But it's a small sample size.
There you go again. Still trying to find a way to discount the kid. Come on, man.
Fred, it's 1 week. How many guys have we seen get Player of the Week 1 week and never get it again?
Well, Chan, we know you'll be watching, and so will we on Madden Cast. Welcome to Madden Cast. Our guy Cap was named Player of the Week for the first time in his career.
RC, my guy, Cap, was the best player on the field this week, and it's that simple. But Channing, he's going to sit here and try to find a way to knock the kid, but the hardware doesn't lie.
Men lie, women lie. Hardware don't lie, and Cap got him one. But it's a small sample size.
There you go again. Still trying to find a way to discount the kid. Come on, man.
Fred, it's 1 week. How many guys have we seen get Player of the Week 1 week and never get it again?
Well, Chan, we know you'll be watching, and so will we.
Get a little more strength out of him this week. The next 2 games.
Welcome to Madden Cast.
Against the Steelers.
Player of the Week for the first time in his career.
All right, let's go. See how we do. Pop that. Squeeze it. There, give me it. Yes, I am, sir. Oh, why hasn't it came up?
It's week
Mad
3
Max
of the
on
NFL.
YouTube.
And at center stage, it's the Raiders' electric quarterback. He was terrific a week ago, well over 400 yards passing. It's the Raiders and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
Now from a field that will host Super Bowl 58 come February, there's a good look inside Allegiant Stadium just off the 15 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. It's been a great start to the season.
Back-to-back wins.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And he's off to a tremendous start here through 2 weeks of the season. Already 9 touchdown passes. Everyone wants to come out and generate a little momentum. He's done that and more, no question about it.
And they begin the drive with a duel. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They move the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
They go back to Abdullah on first.
Gone. Come on, boy, go. There you go.
Inside the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Amir Abdullah, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. This drive.
I want to see something real quick. I need to see how long they're going to be out for. Both of them are going to be out for 3 weeks. Man.
Probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Very important.
Last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Oh, that's a nice job of clearing space in the middle of the field for your tight end. He's going to start behind the line and run an angle route, hoping to kind of get lost in the middle of the field. And this is put right on him, and he's able to pick up a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. Open man right side, Myers. He's got room at the 30, and he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. They'll make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way.
I throw short, not too far out there. Let my guys do the work.
Indecision can open up even more big plays.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Abdullah. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Still very early in the season, obviously, CD, but already key injuries that they've had to deal with.
And what's really difficult for a team is to try and maintain their focus when they feel like they've been a little bit snake bitten. It feels like every time they turn around, another injury crops up. How do they manage to hang together, get guys to play a little bit above their heads, and make sure that they're still afloat when their starters make it back?
Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield at man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Fighting to stay upright. Flush to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Broke off for a freaking rushing touchdown real quick.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Myers. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
Myers may be one of the most unsung wide receiver runs of the last 2 seasons with over 800 yards of steady production both years. The Raiders add him to a loaded receiver room, and they'll rely on him to move the chains as he did in New England.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That one caught by Carter. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield, try and find a receiver?
He had the touchdown run on the last drive, his second of this first half, as his guys start here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A pass complete downfield to Renfro. And he's going to
roughing the passer.
Right at midfield.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Buying time to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Raiders at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He'll get it inside the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DeAndre Carter, 35 yards. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Week after week,
I just throw it to whoever's, try to throw it to whoever's open and let them do the work.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. Here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got a man, it's Mayer. That one goes for 24 yards.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive? Well, answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Being chased out left.
Looking
left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers.
I should have just kept going.
So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. past the 20.
Oh.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Christian McCaffrey, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we head east to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Jonathan Taylor, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Monday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Boom, boom. All right.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
But give up the gut to Abdullah. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Oh, he dropped it, man. What the fudge?
Looked like they had an opportunity for a good play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his
Come on.
Incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. 23 yards, the final tally.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now a give. This is Abdullah. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown Raiders! Michael Mayer from 3 yards out. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. Then finally, the haymaker to put that drive.
Huh? No. It's all right.
And now here come the Raiders. They can thank their defense for another stop, and now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because
they go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be
that was
incomplete.
stupid. I didn't
it's
mean
been a
to
nice
double
day for
tap
him as a
not
passer
throw.
and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in
Way
this
too
ball
low.
game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Let's see. Did you get this one for?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is
He drops it? Come on, Hunter.
Sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Steps away to his left. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Sliding out of the pocket. There's a nice move, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left.
Damn it.
That's caught by Myers. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field.
That's the
We'll see
one.
what the penalty flag is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
They'll set up a throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers from 10 yards out. And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his...
The Raiders offense ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example in that. They start the drive with Abdullah. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 99 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
They'll try the right side here with White. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
At this point, this offense feels like they can just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
There's the flash of Abdullah. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're going option play on 3rd down. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They're going to look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Caught out right by Renfro. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Out to his left. A first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket.
A higher scoring game, Charles, that we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter.
Total team effort today, guys. Anyone getting on the sticks tonight?
Yeah, I'm game, dude. Let's do it.
Hey, what's good, Nat?
What's good is the new spot I've hooked you up with.
Okay. Got a nice crib set up for me?
Only the best for the league's most promising rookie. Keys will be coming your way soon, and hotel life will be a thing of the past.
I like the sound of that. I'm ready to get settled in.
Well, I think you'll be really happy with the place I got set up for you. And this is only the start of your journey. The better you play, the better home will be able to get you in, and with that come plenty of perks. Exactly what an elite athlete needs.
Always coming through for me. Thanks again, Nat.
Of course, Cap. Talk soon.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we're going to see Keenan Allen. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Chargers and the Raiders, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today is week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the L.A. Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid...
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
Steps away. And that's going to be incomplete. Or nearly intercepted right away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Being chased out left. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Myers. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case.
He was able to cap off that impressive opening drive with a touchdown run himself. And they'll look for more on drive number 2. It's first down.
What?
They'll look to throw now on first down. A pass complete downfield to Renfro. 36 yards on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the
Turn
offensive
the fan
line.
back on?
We have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice game for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
That's going to be caught by Carter. Touchdown, Raiders.
Oh.
A great
Beautiful,
play there.
beautiful bullet
26
pass.
yards. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
The hell was
I'll
San
let you
Diego?
do the analysis, partner. With every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence.
That's because my guy's like, he's at an overall rating that I'm used to having as a
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it, and he'll look to get him in the end zone again here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds Mayer here. It's a gain of 35.
Ooh, excuse me.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's
Go
going to
ahead.
be knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Move.
First carry of the game for Zamir White.
Move. Now come here, Lucy. Good girl.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
There you go. Get up there.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Raiders take a 3-touchdown lead. He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run. Now he'll take over here again, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Gets it downfield to Mayer. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you've got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers there to make the grab. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. But he's done everything right so far in this first half. 2 touchdown passes, 2 touchdown runs, as his guys will start 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That one caught downfield. It's Hooper. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll get that one to Carter, complete. And out of bounds right
got lucky on that one.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they
two,
just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. This offense number 1 in the NFL in picking up 1st downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Dude,
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to
smash
dissect
on
his
the
secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career.
He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive, and they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10.
Get him going.
24 left.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times, and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he is in. Touchdown,
great.
Raiders.
2 tackles.
It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Rolling to his right.
Just some yards.
And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
I need to get away from the end zone.
But it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, and that's caught inside the 30. Hunter Renfrow, and he will score.
Really?
Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfrow, 79 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Man. Defense putting some pressure on these guys, shutting them down.
Here we go.
That's good.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, it's Mayer. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last two snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll look to throw again. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big 30-yard play on third.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have got it on cruise control.
That's game.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They keep it on the ground. White again. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now they'll change things up. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man right side, Myers. Touchdown! Jacoby Myers, 27 yards. And the Raiders are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
So out come the Raiders. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past.
Okay, ready?
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. 84 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go right back to White here on first down. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. Now inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
Okay, let's go over these.
Play some good ball out there today, guys. When we doing the game balls? Hey, I'm ready to get my game ball. Hey, let's keep building momentum now.
Hey, Nat, what's cooking?
I call with good news, Cap.
I like the sound of that. What kind of good news are we talking?
Well, as we predicted, your play on the field this season has some high-profile brands looking to get you in their gear.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. The sneaker world has taken an interest in you.
Am I getting my own kicks?
I can see that in the future. But first, why don't you tell me which brand you want to rep?
Can't go wrong with a classic. I'd be happy to rep this style.
Okay, great. Let's make this happen.
Natalie Day, coming through in the clutch. Appreciate you.
Keep up the good work.
Come on. Oh.